Good morning, guys. Here I am at my rooftop in Cebu. All the crazy morning traffic down there. Here's the pool. It's inaccessible right now. They had the hurricane, all those floodwaters that came in a few months, maybe 2 months back, month and a half, 2 months back in Cebu with all that flooding, and so not able to use the pool. But I just came up to have my quiet time. Yeah, basically just been sleeping a lot. Had dinner with a friend. But yeah, just basically woke up from a nap, had dinner, went back to sleep, and just got up early today. But just came up here to have some peace and quiet time. My heart's a little bit at unrest right now. So I just need to come up here and recenter. I don't know how you guys, sometimes when you go through traveling or stages of life, you have adrenaline, especially if you're still nursing like a hurt attachment wound, you're trying to overcome, and it just constantly remembering it's not the person, even though you want to reach out, you want to say hi, you want to break no contact, that type of stuff. It's not about that person, it's about the wound. And then not abandoning yourself and learning to sit with the pain, let yourself feel it, but then labeling it to say, I need to get back in touch with my body, breathe, lift, journal, pray, and then just recenter, remembering this is not about the person. They triggered a wound, but this has been an attachment wound that I've had a long time. I didn't even realize it was so strong until it was activated, until you actually really start caring about somebody, then you overgive, and you can't abandon yourself by running back, trying to fix it. If they're supposed to come back in your life, let them, but in the meantime, trust God, move forward. I mean, I still have, I don't know, I've talked to God, I've journaled about it, and I felt like He said that He's going to do something about it. But in the meantime, just be still. And I think the hardest part is when He tells you to be still and wait, is the waiting. That's the hardest part. There's an old funny saying that says, don't ask God for patience because He'll make you wait. That's how He'll teach you. He's more concerned about your character than your comfort. However, there is still a silver lining that can come from these things. And I hold out hope, but I'm also like, if that's what God wants, great. If that's not, I'm going to be okay regardless. But you're going to feel the pain in the meantime. But again, not putting that pain on a certain person, and then not just like running to dissect them. And as far as like, they're doing this, why are they not doing this? Well, I wonder what they're doing. Like, who are they talking to? And it drives me mad. And guys, that's when it's time for us as men to go back into our center, go back into our calling, go back into our purpose, go back into putting on our oak frame, our diamond energy. And what I mean by that is, for me, it means diamond energy is being really who I was always made to be, who God made me to be. And then in that place of acknowledging that, no, I need to focus on me and my path of my life, that's where it gives you that oak rooted groundedness as a man. And really the proper place that if a woman wants to be in your life, that she can feel safe and secure, because you're grounded. You're an oak tree. You're letting the winds of life and whatever she wants to do, whatever she's having her moods, and just let her come and go as she pleases, type of thing. But you set your boundaries, you stay true to yourself, you do it in gentleness, respect, but the biggest thing is self-respect, right? Gentleness to her, but also firmness, and then not abandoning yourself by running, trying to fix it all the time. And that's, I think, when we try to run back and get somebody to like us, a lot of times we're just trying to fix it. We're trying to calm that emotional roller coaster inside, and that's where we have to go inside and say, why am I feeling this? Well, because I have a nervous, anxious attachment wound that's trying to heal. So, and the way to heal that, and if you've done this, you overgive, is going back in and not abandoning yourself, and not, when you have those impulses to reach out and do those, do the opposite. Go back into you focusing on you glowing up, as they say, you really focusing on being the best version of you. And that's the version that the right woman can come in and feel secure in. You can feel confident in. God can use that and expand you. And if you're really holding out hope that your ex will come back, they say they don't really, especially in a void, it doesn't really come back until you're actually over them. And at that point, it's like, whatever, but at least you can kind of have that, all right, that kind of feels good to know that I could, but I'm not going to. I've always been the kind of guy that I could, that feels good, but I don't have to. It's almost, I don't know if it's an ego stroke or just a redemption, kind of like, okay, being exonerated a little bit. But regardless of whatever that is, I'm not going to dissect that too much, other than the fact that in that place of instead of soothing those feelings by trying to run back and fix it, you just stay stable and you focus on your life, and then let the little bird come sit on your branch if they want. That's all I got for you guys today. Hope this encourages you.